What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of me cycling from the UK to Australia, and in this video today we're going to be cycling on the Silk Road, going through Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan through the desert and then seeing some of the craziest architecture that you've ever seen in your life. So there's only one thing left to do: get this bike packed and get on the road.
Well, that has been some introduction to the stands. We started off in Aktau for a couple of nights after getting off the plane, and it was probably one of the hardest rides I've had to do yesterday. It was a killer. We did 90 kilometres, but the headwinds, I know people told me about the headwinds, but I weren't expecting them to be that rough. It was bloody horrible. It was non-stop for the whole day. So that 90 kilometres felt like a 150 kilometre day. And we ended up pulling up to this restaurant, and thank God the hospitality here is exactly what it's like in Turkey. These shop owners said they've got 4 spare beds in the back, which was a Brucey bonus. I mean, I've ended up meeting a few other bike packers as well at the airport, and we've decided to cycle through the whole of the stands with each other. Well, Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan for this part of the trip. So I'm pretty excited because I was getting a bit nervous, feeling like I was going to have to do this trip solo. So yeah. Fingers crossed we can have a better day today. This is what it's all about. Early morning, there's no clouds in the sky, clear skies, blue as can be, desert roads, no headwind as well. A bit chilly, but I'm sure that chilliness is going to go away as the day goes on. It's just incredible here. First couple of days in Kazakhstan has been a win so far, bar them headwinds, and it being the roughest day's ride that I've had out on a bike. So we just came across a bit of a problem. Basically, the border from Kazakhstan to Uzbekistan, they've got massive roadworks going on there. So there's only one way to get across the border, and that's by train. So we need to shoot up to the train station, hopefully grab some tickets. There's only one train that goes a day, and then make our way down into Uzbekistan. But so far in Kazakhstan, after that first day, it's been beautiful riding. It's been flat roads. Me and Matthias have just been running streamline with each other, just taking over each other every 5 kilometres, and we've been bombing down at the moment. Edith and Lewis have shot off a little bit earlier. We have a little bit of a later start, but yeah, so far I'm enjoying Kazakhstan and the riding out here. You could be having the best day out on the bike, smashing in the kilometres, going through the desert roads, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when there's a piece of wire sticking out the road to give yourself a nice little puncture. And before everyone says, oh well, you should have got the Marathon Pros, I did. The Marathon Pluses, the Schwalbes, if that's what you want to call them. And this still ain't pumping up, so there's something else wrong with this. There's another pothole in this somewhere. There's 2. Fuck! I do. It's in my top tube bag. Match. We got a problem on top of the problem we just had. So I've made it to the train station, the Baynay train station in Kazakhstan. Gone to pay for a couple of tickets to get us onto the train down to Nukus. Fully booked, and there's no available tickets for another month, which is a nightmare. We're at the back of the queue on the next come next served, and there's 9 people waiting, so it's an absolute nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. What they've told us we can do is we can get a train from here to Tashkent, which is the capital, and that takes 32 hours to get there, but that literally cuts all the way across Uzbekistan, and I won't be able to experience any of Uzbekistan, which is something I don't want to do. There is another option. There are 2 trains running instead of 1 that I thought, and that is we can wait out and hopefully get on one of the trains. Last night there was a couple of bikepackers that waited till 3 in the morning and they managed to get on a train. So fingers crossed the same thing happens to us. I know that the locals might not wait and just hopefully there's a call up for them, but there are another 6 people who are waiting for the same ticket as what I'm waiting for, and I'm the last one in the door, so I'm going to be the last one getting on unless I find myself a way on. Every man for themselves, you know what I mean?
So the first 32 hours have been ticked off, and there's no train to get ourselves to Tashkent, so what we've had to do is get ourselves a taxi. I'm hoping that holds up, because we've got a 3-hour taxi ride to the border. Let's go.
So here we are in Nukus after 3.5 day, 4 day of being on the train and travelling. It finally feels good to be back on the bike. It's been about a total of 8 days off, which is 8 days too long for me, to be honest with you, because it's getting cold. And I know when I get to Afghanistan in them mountains, it's going to be even colder, but it's nice to be back on the roads, back in the desert, and this is pure desert. Got nothing but red sands around us, and I'm excited because it's been a long time off the bike. My legs are feeling fresh. We arrived in Nukus around about 8 o'clock last night, and we both agreed that the best thing for us to do was just get straight back on the bike. It's been a long time coming, so I'm excited to get this show on the road. Let's go. So we literally just got 40 k's out of Nukus, and we've ended up pulling up onto this army base, and they've got like an abandoned plane. This looks bloody mental. You wouldn't want to get a flight on this, let me tell you that for nothing. You can see out the wing. I'm going to head out there in a minute. But this is, oh yeah, a bit dodgy to be standing on as well. This plane's seen better days. But yeah, look at that, that's crazy. That's the army base over there. And just look. Matthias is over there, enjoying his best life. But yeah, bit of a shady spot, not gonna lie to you. We wouldn't want to go to the toilet down there either. But yeah, look at this. Ooh, let's get out of here. Crazy. Crazy. Oh. First impressions of Uzbekistan. The headwinds is crazy. I don't know if you can tell by my hair, it's going a bit mental at the minute. But yeah, the headwind's a bit mental. Nice little place to stop off before going to Kiev. Well, that was something unreal until the army came out and told us that we had to leave. Well, not told us that we had to leave, he told us we had to stop taking photos basically, because you're not allowed to take photos of the army base, which makes sense. But we're back on the road now, and I'm Ank Marvin. I've not eaten since breakfast at the hostel, and it was just eggs and a piece of bread, which is not the one. I'm looking for some plof. We've been here for a few days now, yet to find any plof, the dish that we've been looking for, but no one serves it. So what's that all about? Whoa! Wow. It's a bit bloody mental on these highways as well. Oh.
Thank you. The lovely people of Uzbekistan sorting us out with the goods. So I've just been flagged down on the side of the street by some bloke who wants to give me some grapes from the farm that he owns, and I ended up speaking to his son, and he's ended up inviting me around for some lunch, which is a pretty crazy change of events from getting to Khiva. But I'm not one to turn down some free food, so let's go. So you say your granddad owned this farm?
Yeah.
Owns this farm? Yeah. And what do you have? Grapes, apples?
It's cotton.
Cotton as well?
Yeah, as well.
Oh. Just over there?
Yeah.
It's very big.
Very big, yeah.
Do you know how big the farm is?
It probably is 200 hectares.
200 hectares?
Yeah.
That is a big farm.
Yeah.
And you worked here since you were small?
Yeah.
Yeah? You enjoy it?
I love it.
I love the farm life.
I love it.
It's the best.
Yeah, in Uzbekistan, it's a very big business.
Yeah.
It's probably it's clearly 1 million in 1 year.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish I could work on a farm. It's a very good life. It's an honest day's work. Like, you get to the end of the day and you know you've worked hard, you know? And what is your job on the farm?
Job in farm? Just, I'm helping my father.
Yeah.
Is a big boss, is my father.
Yeah.
And just I'm
helping out.
Helping, yeah.
Yeah.
That in here is a big
big lake, big
lake,
river.
Yeah. Big lake, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Ah, this is beautiful.
Yeah. All family when we
How many workers works here?
Probably 20.
20?
20, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably 20.
And you go fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a national.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. This is all
Yeah. Nice.
Nice. You love it?
I love it, mate. I love it. I love it. I wish I could carry on. I wish I could stay here and work here.
Nereden eken var? Nereden eken? Tak. Ve Ankara'dan. Ankara'dan mı?
Oh yeah. Thank you. It's good. Very good.
Yeah.
Can you tell the camera what your favourite accent is in England?
Birmingham.
The Birmingham accent. That's crazy.
And Liverpool. Liverpool.
And the Scouse accent. We call it Scouse. So the Liverpool accent is a Scouse.
Scouse?
Scouse accent, yeah.
Ah, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Tourism follows this.
Okay. So this is national food, you say?
Yeah, it's tourism food.
Okay. Lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you for your hospitality. I appreciate it. What a cool experience that was, just from getting flagged down on the side of the street to getting shown around someone's farm and being introduced to the family and having some food with them. It's a very warm place here in Uzbekistan. It gives me the same kind of vibes as what Turkey was when I first got there as well. So fingers crossed. Whoa! Almost came off my bike. It carries on that way. So we finally made it to Khiva and it is not disappointed. The architecture here is something I've been looking forward to for a very long time. Working on bricks and mortar when I was working in Australia and seeing it up in the flesh, it's pretty cool to see, I'm not going to lie to you. They probably needed to put a level on some of them buildings. They do look like they're toppling over, but yeah, it just looks incredible. We ended up finding ourselves tripping into this room where they were making these silk rugs, and for them to make a 2 metre silk rug
takes them a whole year to do. They're usually charging about $6,000. Probably thinking, well, $6,000, that's a lot of money for a rug. So they're getting paid $3,000. And then on top of that as well, they probably have to pay for materials, so it's probably less than that. So all in all, $6,000 for a rug that is made by hand and takes a year to do. It's pretty good value. I mean, they were telling us the progress that they make in one day is around about 1 centimetre to 1.5 centimetre. So imagine sitting there all day weaving this rug and you're only getting 1 centimetre of progress. That is delayed gratitude right there. I mean, imagine getting to the end of that after a year and you've seen the amount of work that you've done. It must be an incredible feeling. But right now we are going to be heading over to Bukhara, and I say heading over like it's a short ride. We've got 500 kilometres to go through the desert. So we've got 500 kilometres to go through the desert. Hopefully we can find some plough because we've still not found any yet. Let's go.
So we've just had an absolute touch. We've just stopped in this restaurant for some food and asked the owner basically, is there any place that we've got to camp tonight? And he said, you can camp in this if you want, in the big ass yurt. That is what it's all about. Check that out. The hospitality of the Uzbeki people is crazy. Let me show you inside it. What? MTV, welcome to my cribs. Now that is what it is all about. I'm crashing out right here. That's where I'm going. Kipping. Get the sleeping bag out and get to Kip. It's not long now until we get to Bukhara, and I'm loving it here at the minute. I am really loving it. The hospitality is crazy. The roads have got a lot better since we left out of Khiva. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I don't know. I can't stop smiling at the minute. So this is what it is all about: traveling the world and experiencing crazy things like this. I'll catch you tomorrow. Morning. Last night was some experience staying in that yurt. I was cozy as well. Didn't want to get out of bed this morning. Unfortunately, Matthias came down with a little bit of food poisoning, so maybe the hospitality was good, but the food was definitely not good for him. So he's decided to hitchhike on to Bukhara, which is about another 200 kilometres away, like I said yesterday. But yeah, I'm debating whether to do a 200 kilometre day, see if my legs have got it in them. I mean, they are feeling a little bit heavy from the past few days of cycling, but it's nothing but straight roads. Fingers crossed I don't have no headwinds today. Maybe we could push it. 100k's ticked off, mate. Feeling super good. It is only 1 o'clock as well. I think we're going to be pushing for that 200 kilometre day. I cannot wait to get to Bukhara because I want to kick back. I want to relax for a few days and take in the beautiful city. If it's anything like Khiva, then it's going to be good. I've been told it's bigger than Khiva, so yeah, I'm expecting good things. I think 200k's is a little bit ambitious. I'm 160s in and I've hit a wall pretty bad, and I don't even know when the next service station is, but I need some sugar to pick me up. I know if I sit down I ain't getting up either, so fingers crossed we can push through. But I am feeling absolutely cream crackered. Beautiful sunset in the background though, nice little shot there. But yeah, I'm done in. Whoa, I said exactly what I said I was gonna do, and that is passing out in this restaurant. I've ended up turning up, getting myself some food, and started speaking to some locals, and they said I could crash out here, and that's all I needed to hear. So yeah, it was a bit of a rough night's sleep last night, I'm not going to lie to you, because lorry drivers kept coming in till like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and kept just making so much noise. But we've only got another 50 kilometres to go. To get ourselves to Bukhara, it should be achievable, should be doable, not too bad of a ride. Feeling absolutely cream cracker today, but yeah, at least I'm going to have a few days off.
So here we are, just touched down in Bukhara. I say just touched down. I've been here for the past 3 days, chilling out, relaxing, taking in the scenery, and taking in the beautiful views. Some of these buildings around here are like 2,000 years old. Check them out. I mean, they are incredible. This is not a bad little morning, a bad little spot to be chilling out and making a little video for y'all, you know what I mean? But yeah, we've been here for the past few days. This city right here is a lot bigger than what Khiva is. It's the type of city that you can go to a coffee shop and just chill out all day and just take in the beautiful scenery around you. And I mean, they really are incredible. Still surprised that they're still standing. I mean, some of them are a little bit like that, like I said, in Khiva as well. Didn't put no levels on the wall, but listen, I'm not here to judge. They are beautiful, they are beautiful. We have still got one more big city to go to, and that is Samarkand. And hopefully find some plough. Every place that we go to when it comes down to finding plough is they've either stopped serving it or they don't serve it. So yeah, we've got 300 kilometers to get to Samarkand, another 400 kilometers to get down to the Afghanistan border. Fingers crossed I can get across that border, because at the moment it's a very touch and go. They closed off the internet for a couple of days, so I know people couldn't get through. So it's all up in the air, but I've heard a lot of rumours saying that you can't get through without a guide. And I don't like listening to rumours. I like just going to check it out for myself, because if you listen to rumours your whole life, you're not going to get anywhere. So yeah, I like to see it in the flesh for myself. But I need to go find Matthias, because he's snoozing somewhere in bed, and we need to get on the road because it's getting late. It's a 29-degree day today, you know what I mean? Let's go.
Boys and girls, my prayers have been answered. I've finally found a place that sells plough. My man just here. Look at this. Plough. Amazing. Very good. Very good. I'm excited. I need to wait for Matthias because he's taking forever on the bike today. But I want to sit my ass down, wait for a big plate of plough and enjoy life. Here's Matthias now. Oh man, it's been so long since I've been looking for this, and now I finally found it. I'm the happiest man in the world. It best taste good, and it best not give me the shits. Now that is a serious portion of plough. And I'm starving for it. I'm gonna dig right in. It's got loads of flavour, this has. It's like it's meant to be. This place is literally just made for plough. Yeah. For plough. They've got nothing left on the menu. Which is perfect, because that's what we've been looking for. And it is bloody incredible. That's just what the doctor ordered, and it tasted even better because we had to work for it. I mean, we're almost in Samarkand now. Got about another 100 kilometers to get there. But yeah, beautiful filling food. And that is the first decent sized portion that we've had since being here as well. All the portions of food that we've had been pretty small. I don't know if we've just been having small portions and that's a regular size, but yeah, it was banging. Just what I needed to keep me going. These roads are no longer desert and now turned into busy roads, and they were a bit mental on these roads, to be honest with you. I'm coming into the city, single lanes, and there's a lot going on, so yeah, fingers crossed, this is what I mean, shit like this. Just pulled out in front of me, div. But anyway, I should probably be on the camera. So, I'll see you in Samarkand. Here we go, just touched down in Samarkand, and let me tell you, it is a beautiful city and an incredible way to finish off the Silk Road. Well, part of the Silk Road anyway. I will be coming back 100% to be finishing off Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. The only reason that I didn't do it on this part of the trip is because of the cold weather, and also I want to get myself down to Afghanistan and see what that's all about. But as a whole, this Silk Road trip has been incredible. From the hospitality of the people, I'd say it's a little bit better than how Turkey was, and also seeing the architecture of all the buildings going through Uzbekistan, it was incredible. We have had our ups and downs on this trip. I mean, getting from Kazakhstan to getting to Uzbekistan was an absolute nightmare with the train ride, but I'm so happy I made that trip to go all the way on the one side of the country to get all the way back on the other side of the country to experience everything. But up next for me, like I say, I am going to be heading down to Afghanistan. Fingers crossed I can get through the border. I'll catch you in the next episode. Let's go.